All right, we got the build. So let's go to work. All right, so we removed the front panel, the side panel, the top panel, and the rear panel. Power supply is next. Here is the power supply and its pieces. We got all of our cables. What you're gonna do is remove these 4 screws and plug that into the motherboard. It's gonna go right here. Watch. All right, we're gonna slide this in. There's only one way it goes in. There it is. We're gonna put the back screw in and get her done. All right, we've got it installed. We actually had to use a needle nose plier and a screwdriver because I couldn't fit my fingers in there just to get that screw. You already know what's next. The chip. So this is the chip. Look at them lines. Look at them lines. There's only one way it can go in. And as you can see, there's only one square in the corner. And you guessed it, right here. So if we go over here, where do you see the square? If you said this spot, you are correct. Gotta be very careful. There it is. You heard it snap in. Now we're going to make sure it's in. It is. And we're going to close the hatch. That's it. She's installed. Look at that. We've got the hard drive, which is the SSD. And we've got a heatsink. It has a fan on it. This is going to keep the temperatures down in the 50s. Under here, there's a program, a software that also emanates a color. I don't know how many colors. I think it's 24, but I'm not sure. But they have colors in here too. We're not going to use this. And I'm going to explain why. So if you install a hard drive in here and you want to install another hard drive, that's going to kill the bandwidth and your computer's going to slow down. So we're not going to use this. This is only going to be for aesthetics from now on. Okay, so we have moved the motherboard into the case. All right, the last screw is going in. Don't over tighten. You're gonna pay for it later. Nice snug, that's good. All right, so the motherboard is in. Next, the radiator. We've got 128 gigabytes of memory, 3600 megahertz, a Samsung 990 Pro, and we also have a cooler, heatsink, Tomahawk motherboard, 550. Right behind here, you can't see it, but we have a Ryzen 7 5800 X3D. Good luck trying to find that. It's sold out everywhere, and if you do find it, it's going to be mad expensive. The unboxing of the AMD Radeon RX 7800 XT. Who's ready? Oh yeah. There she is. Ta-da! Look at that. Ooh. Here are the fans. Look at that, huh? Magnetic. That's amazing. And I've actually never gotten a GPU where I had to put it together like this. This is going to be fun. And there it is. So it's going to go right in here like this. Wow, look how it protrudes, man. That's beautiful. Look at that, man. And this thing has so much power that it needs two connectors. Wow, this is beautiful, man. I can't wait to get it installed. You guys ready for this? Let's do it. Now, we don't want to damage it, right? So be very careful. All right, let's get these fans out. They pop right out, and check us out. That's it. That's it. Look. Look how beautiful that spins. So you can basically just slide them in, We have magnets. Slide them in. We're good. Look at this. Wow. Wow. That is beautiful. Yes, sir. Woo. So here is the new cooler. We're going to go ahead and install it in here. All right, now that we've got these screws in, we're going to go ahead and tighten them up. Not too tight. Remember, there is a washer in between each screw. Beautiful. So we have installed the radiator. We've got the cooler installed. We've got all the cables running to the back. So we have installed the radiator. We've got the cooler installed. We've got all the cables running to the back. These are going to be daisy chained. Remember, you don't want to put more than 3 on a daisy chain. Daisy chain fan system 1 here. System fan number 2 is going to be here. System fan number 3 is going to be this fan. System fan number 4 is going to be here, plug into here. System fans down here. And then we're going to have system fan number 6, which is already plugged in. Got some cable management going on here. Here is our C USB. All right, this is taking some time because I had to do a lot of cable management. I want this to look right. We have all the fans connected to all the headers. We have the audio hooked up. Now let's talk about fan management. We want air to go up in here, okay? So we want this to bring air inside. This is the power supply in here. We want that air to come up. And these guys, they're gonna pull that air inside here and right through that radiator. Let me see if you can see that. Here's the radiator right here. This is water cooled. And then of course we have our case fan. This is gonna pull air outside. So we want air to flow in and out. Flow in and out. I have here the GPU cable. We have a Ryzen 7 5800 X3D with 96 megabytes L3 cache. That's exactly what we need. This PC is maxed out to the max. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fans, including one small fan here on the heatsink. As you can see, there's a lot of cables. We did a really good job of setting up the cable management. This is going to be our ICUE commander. So as you can see, it's a magnet, which is really cool. Now this is all CORSAIR, so obviously this is made for this case. Behind here, if you want to add a hard drive, you can add a hard drive behind it. All the cables running out perfectly. So this is going to be our GPU. She's got 16 gigabytes AMD. Beautiful. These fans right here are my favorite. Check this out. They just come right out in case I have to clean it, and look, right back in it. Watch this. Boom. I love this thing. We got to make it RGB. So I have this cable here. So we're going to slide this baby in. Bam. You see that guy right here? This guy's going to support it, but it's not going to touch the fan. As you can see, look, the fan is moving freely. Support. It's not blocking the names. Let's cross our fingers. We got the windows already in there waiting to go. All right, she's plugged in. Here we go. Now let's do software. There it is. She's on. This is the first boot up. We're good to go. We're in now. We need to turn on Mystic Light so I can get the lights on here. All right, so she is alive. All right, that concludes our channel. As you can see, we have all the lights, RGB lights, lighting up. We're good to go. This is the software that we use through MSI. Mystic Light. You can choose whatever color you want. As you can see, I went with the blue, light blue. We got the other workstation already hooked up as for studying. And this is for work. Thanks for tuning in.